On the night of September 19, 1952, 22-year-old Betty Shanks stepped off a tram in the Brisbane suburb of Grange, just a few hundred meters from her home. She was a bright, independent woman, recently graduated and working for the government, known for her kindness and discipline. It was around 9:30 p.m. when neighbors saw her walking along Carberry Street. She never made it home. The next morning, a man riding his bicycle discovered her body in a vacant lot only 50 meters from her gate. Betty had been brutally attacked. Her handbag and shoes were nearby. Her wristwatch stopped at 9:53. Police estimated she had died not long after stepping off the tram. Her murder shook Brisbane. The quiet city had rarely seen violence like it. Investigators canvassed the neighborhood, interviewing hundreds of residents, but the evidence was thin. There were no witnesses to the attack, no clear motive, and no signs of robbery or sexual assault. Betty's money and belongings were untouched. The precision and ferocity of the assault suggested rage. But from who? Police questioned taxi drivers, soldiers, local workers, even tram conductors. Rumors spread that the killer might have been a soldier stationed nearby. Others believed she had been targeted by someone who followed her routine. Dozens of suspects were questioned, all cleared. The lack of forensic technology at the time meant the investigation relied almost entirely on observation and confession. None came. Over the years, theories multiplied. One book claimed Betty had been mistaken for another woman who lived nearby and was having an affair with a military officer. Another theory suggested the killer was a man with a medical background, pointing to the deliberate nature of the wounds. A few believed it was a random act of violence by someone she knew only in passing. Despite countless leads, the case grew cold. Files were lost, evidence deteriorated, and witnesses passed away. Yet Betty's story remained alive in Brisbane's memory, a symbol of innocence stolen and justice denied. Each generation of detectives revisited the case, hoping modern technology might find what the 1950s could not. In 2022, 70 years after the murder, Queensland police reviewed the case once again. Forensic experts re-examined the old evidence using DNA testing, but so far, no match has ever been confirmed. The killer's identity remains unknown. Today, a small plaque marks the site where Betty's life ended, a quiet reminder in the middle of a suburban street. Locals still leave flowers there each September. The murder of Betty Shanks remains one of Australia's most enduring mysteries, a case that began in the dim glow of a tram stop and has never found its ending.